The biggest mistake you can make is not actually worrying about what people think. It's actually thinking people give a fuck. Most people actually don't care as much as they act like they do. And that's just the honest truth. It's very, very hard to find. It's so rare to really find people that genuinely care about your well-being. More people worry about what people think about them than actually paying attention to whether or not the person actually even gives a fuck. Because most people don't genuinely care. And that's just what it is. So when you're creating your content and you have this thing in your head that's like, okay, I wonder what so-and-so is going to think. I wonder what my best friend or my A1 day ones or what they're going to say, what they're going to think about. Guess what? They're not thinking about shit. They're not thinking about none of that. They're not even thinking about you. They trying to figure out how they can get their shit together. You're thinking about that thought. You're the only one having that thought. And that's the thing, is like what you're thinking right now, nobody else ain't thinking that shit. You think when they see your video, they're going to be like, oh man, so-and-so is doing this. That's what the fuck they're supposed to say. They're supposed to see your video and be like, oh man, Tim doing this now. Fucking right. It's you that has already believed what you told yourself about somebody else's opinion. And it doesn't fucking matter because they don't even fucking care. They don't care. Think about it. We sit up on this app and we talk about everything that everybody else goes through. And then the next day we talk about something else. Does that really show that we care? No. We show that we're willing to just go and talk about the next most popular thing. We're just going to talk about the next most popular thing. So to think somebody spends every single waking hour and minute, second of the day thinking about you, it's not true. Go create the thing. Go create it. In fact, go create it and don't worry about it being perfect, because it not being perfect is actually the best thing that ever could have happened. Because it's not perfect. You get to talk about it and show it to people because it's not perfect. Literally, when I'm talking to people or I'm showing somebody something and I know I'm not done with it, I talk about it with more confidence because I know it ain't finished. They might not know it's not finished, but I know it's not finished. But I'm talking about it so passionately because I know there's more that can be added to this thing, or there's more that we can put into this thing. So you got to stop worrying about what people say. You got to stop worrying about what people are thinking, because their perspective is already so much different than yours. Their outlook is already so much different than yours. And then how can you get your unique idea off the ground that could potentially be accepted by so many other people if you're worried about one person's opinion who doesn't even care about you the way that you think they do? Because if they did, they wouldn't be talking about you, right? If they cared, they wouldn't be saying those things and having those type of opinions about you and putting you in that type of situation to try to have you defend yourself or not even listen to what they got to say. They would actually care. And if they cared, they would have some type of mental capacity that says, you know what, instead of me just blatantly putting out how I feel about this, why don't I ask some questions? Why don't I ask some questions about their creation? Because it's not mine. It's not my creation. So why don't I ask some questions to this person and see how they felt when they were creating this thing? But see, that's not how people think, because people aren't thinking about what you're thinking about. So nobody is trying to check on you in that way. And if you get lucky because somebody wants to check on you in a positive manner without just throwing their opinion out there, then you're one of the lucky ones. And a lot of us do have people that genuinely support us, and they don't always want to give an opinion that seems like it tries to suck the life out of us. And I say try because you are in control of how you feel. Nobody else can say anything or do anything to you to make you feel less than. They can try to make you feel less than, but you're in control of your own emotions. You can't be happy and sad at the same time. You can't be sad and happy at the same time. Okay? You are in control. You are in full control. Go create the thing, because that is the highest form of self-love. When you create and you give yourself time to yourself to be yourself. Let's work.